everybody, welcome back to Life with Annie. So today's supper I am going to replicate for the most part a meal I made a couple of weeks ago. I think I mentioned to y'all that we wanted to try some salmon. I was trying to get Matt to try some different seafoods other than shrimp and scallops. So I bought a couple of slices of salmon and I made it up. I just kind of went on Pinterest and kind of picked different portions from different recipes, and it was good. We loved it, and so we bought some more salmon. I've got our salmon here, and so we're going to do it again. Now I'm going to do the rice a little different. The rice was great the night that we had it, but it had some veggies in it, and I saw someone make some rice on a video. I think it was Martha Stewart, and for her fish, and she put a little bit of butter down in her. She did it in the skillet. I'm just going to do it in this little pan here. I'm going to put some butter in here, and I'm going to heat it up, and then I'm going to add some garlic to it. And once I do that, I'm going to let that cook a little bit, and I'm going to add the rice in. I'm going to put a cup of rice, and you can use whatever rice you like. I think I've got some jasmine rice right now. And I'm going to kind of let the rice toast up a little bit, and then I'm going to add a couple of cups of chicken broth or chicken stock, whatever you want to use. You can use the low sodium, whatever. And so that's how I'm going to do the rice this time. So let me get the rice going, and then we'll come back a little bit and talk about the other components. Okay, everybody, so I've got the butter and garlic cooked, and then I went ahead and added in, I let that cook just for a couple minutes. I added in a cup of rice. And we'll come back in just a minute, and we're going to add in the chicken stock. All right, so here is 1 cup. Give that a quick stir, and then we'll add in a 2nd cup. Now, if you don't want it, I mean, sometimes chicken broths can be a little salty. Like I said, you could get the low sodium, or you could kind of dilute this with a little bit of water and not do the full 2 cups in the stock. But I'm still practicing with different methods, so we're going to do it this way and see how it turns out. So I'm going to bring this rice to a boil. And I'm going to turn it off when it comes to a good boil. Let it boil just for a little bit. Then I'm going to turn it off, put the lid on it, and let it sit there and do its rice thing. Okay, so the rice is boiling. I'll give it one last stir. I'm going to cover it with the lid, turn off that burner, and let it finish up. Okay, y'all, so we got our rice going back here. I'm going to go ahead and get, these are the same vegetables that I made that night, and we really liked them. They were new to us. They're just a different variation on broccoli and cauliflower. These are oven roasters, but I did it in the skillet with a little bit of butter, and they turned out really good. All right, there's the skillet with the butter. And these are seasoned with sea salt, black pepper, and herbs. And we really enjoyed them, so we thought we'd just duplicate that part and put those in. Now these are frozen, but they will cook up just fine. All right, our vegetables are cooking up nicely. Now over here, I've got a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil in the pan, and I mixed up this sauce stuff, but I think I'm gonna mix up a little bit more because this was the stuff that that lemon makes this dish, in my opinion. It's like, almost like the salt, but I think I'm gonna mix up a little bit more. I've got some pepper, a little bit of olive oil in here, maybe just a touch of butter, some paprika, and some garlic, and some lemon juice. But here again, I want to make a little bit extra. And I'm going to put the salmon in here when our burner is hot. And I'm going to cook it on both sides. And I'm going to take it out and put this sauce down in the pan. And then we'll add the salmon back in. It's going to be really good, y'all. I hope. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the salmon in. And I'm going to put it down, skin side down. See if I can get this one up in one piece. There we go. All right, and I'm going to cook it a couple minutes on each side. And Matt said last time when I cooked it, he said just don't cook it all the way through, let it be kind of tender. So, and it turned out perfectly. So we'll be back to check on the salmon. Okay, I've got our fish flipped over. And you can kind of see. And y'all, the one thing that we noticed last time we were concerned, is it going to be fishy? And it was not. So you know, if you smell it, when you buy your fish, they say if you smell fish, it's not fresh. And this is a frozen salmon. I believe we got the sockeye last time, and that's what we got this time. But we were reading where it came from, and it's from Alaska. So, you know, I know everybody has their issues with seafood and where it comes from, but, you know, we're just learning. So we're going to, as long as it's good and, you know, but, yeah, it's smelling really good. I think our vegetables are done. Our rice, I believe, is done. I'm going to remove this in a couple minutes. I'm going to let it cook just a little bit longer, and then we'll make this this little sauce and put the salmon back in for just a little bit. Okay, y'all. I took the salmon up. Matt set it somewhere, so it's over there resting on the plate for a second, and I'm going to put this yummy sauce in here with all that lemon juice. I want to get all that out because it was so good. And we're just gonna, I've got this on a very low temperature. And then I'm gonna go grab the salmon, and we're gonna put it back in there. Hopefully I won't break it. And I'm just going to turn it off. I'm just putting it in here just to get this sauce on it just a little bit. And then we're going to drizzle the sauce on the plate. Does it look good, Matt?
It looks good. It's making me hungry. I'm going to get my glass.
Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to plate it up, so we'll be right back. Okay, I've got our plates here, and I'm going to add this extra sauce to the top. Okay, here we go. And of course we have to have a slice of lemon to go with our yummy seafood. Okay, here we go. salmon, sockeye salmon over garlic buttery chicken stock rice, and then some veggies and a yummy sauce of that salmon. It's gonna be good to eat tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Thank y'all for watching, and I'm still gonna be, you know, honing in on how I'm cooking my salmon. So yeah, can't wait to eat. Thanks for watching. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna taste it. So I have not tasted it yet, but I just want to see how I did with that sauce this time and with the change up of the rice. The other rice was good too. It was just a prepackaged frozen rice with some vegetables in it, and I doctored it up a little bit, but with some soy sauce and stuff. But let's try this one. That lemon. It's good, y'all. We'll see what Matt thinks later.